everybody, John Fowler here with To Be Blunt. And today, well, just a couple things that I want to cover. Maybe I didn't cover in the last, welcome back thing that I did. If you're wondering, this is basically my brain. I use this, and it's neon green cover because, first off, I choose this color because it's hard to lose this. I look at it and I see it everywhere. But I've used this for a few months now, and it's going down to nothing. Gotta get a new one soon. But basically, this is my end-all be-all, last limit brain. I use my phone for a lot of things. I use my smartwatch for a lot of things. Especially this, by the way. Let me just tell you, if you've got any kind of cognitive issue, if you've got any kind of issue where you might slip or fall, a smartwatch that can connect through Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, or even one of the ones that has the LTE, CD, whatever, the phone network in it, those are awesome, especially if they're waterproof and have a speaker in them. This one doesn't have the phone capability, but it has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, so I can leave my phone in here, go take a shower, and if I fall getting in around my shower chair or something, I can call for help from here because this is, water resistant. If I get lost, Google Maps built right in. And I keep hitting my mic. So basically, like I said, this is my brain. But it occurs to me that there are a few things I wanted to cover I didn't quite cover last time. So I'm going to go ahead, and I've got some Xmas shatter here I'm borrowing from my roommate. And it is tasty, tasty, piney stuff. As you can see, Chewy is here today. I swear to God, I know how to make my hands work. They just don't like to. So I hope you've got something loaded, rolled, or packed, because I hate, dabbing alone. And your fur is all over this. And evidently today, I'm not using a carb cap. And she just leaves. Cheers. Super, super tasty. There are things I talked about last time, and there were a couple important things I meant to cover and I didn't. And it all actually goes back to one of these things. But the first thing I'll talk about is the Do You Goody box. And I covered the fact that I didn't really feel like there was much variety between the months, that the glass was kind of not really what I was wanting after a while. But one of the biggest issues I had with it this last time that I got it was that the box itself was no longer unmarked and subtle. It clearly stamped on the side, Do You Goody box. I don't need people knowing, what I'm getting. It's... So no, if you're looking for subtle, look somewhere else. That just... They don't do it anymore, evidently. Now the other thing leads back to the absence and a lot of the other stuff, and also kind of a lot of what this channel, how I approach it. See, part of the issues I've got, medically speaking, are cognitive and memory. I keep this bright green thing around so that I can remember things. It's bright green, so I don't lose it. I can look around. Oh, there it is. I use my phone. I use my smartwatch. I use my computer. I use everything around me to keep me on track and tell me what to do, when to do it. But sometimes it isn't enough because, there are just days where I can't remember. I go to shut something off, and between the time I shut it off and turn back around, I've forgotten. I've completely, it's gone. It's bad at points, to the point where, for instance, multiple times this year so far, I have forgotten that my father passed away. I've forgotten where my clothing is as I'm getting dressed. There are things I can do to mitigate that. I try and have a buffer of a couple of videos. I know I used to lament, not having a buffer, and I tried to get one going, and I could not get a 2-month buffer, 3-month buffer of videos. So yeah, that's where we ended up. I spend 99% of my time in this room. It's not any bigger than you're seeing, and that's it. So, to me, this is my way of kind of being present in the world when I can't be present in the world. So yeah, I don't know, but that's why I don't really care about how many views or subscribers I get, or if I make money from this, because for me, it's not about that. It's, and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with any of that. If you have a YouTube channel and you're making bank and that's what you want to do, if you want to go for it. I respect that. I wish there will be a day where, I could turn this into something profitable. But for me, the reality is that it's not likely. I take joy in what I have, possibly because every now and then I rediscover something I owned that I didn't realize I owned, or something like that. Most likely. Honestly, I'll tell you what. The best part about this situation is never running out of anything new to watch on Netflix. Cheers. Forgot the carb cap. Forgot the damn carb cap. I'm doing this so that I feel like I'm putting myself out in the world, and so that I have a presence, even if I can't leave this room all the time. It's just the way it is. I live in a small town, doesn't really have sidewalks. I can get to my dispensary. It's a quarter mile away. Not quarter mile, about half mile. But I honestly have to ride in the middle of the road half the time to get there. So, it's a quick journey, but it's not a safe journey, if that makes sense. So, yeah, we'll do one more hit of this, and then we'll get the heck out of here, shall we? Cheers, folks. Yeah, let's remember the carb cap. How is your fur in this? I'm so mad at you. So mad at you. All right. Remember the carb cap this time. Cheers. All right. We get out of here. Everyone have a great day. Take care of yourself. Love you all. And thanks for watching. Peace.